I realized why the action step did not work, and it just has to do with that particular action step because certain action steps will be fine, but with that particular frame action step, where is it? Actions. Brushed aluminum, you need to have a flattened layer of a flattened layer of all the layers, if that makes sense, all the visible ones, in order for it to frame them. So because I had some layer masks on some of them, it didn't like that. So there's a couple ways you can do it. You can flatten the whole file and save it, which is what the book asked you to do, but I don't really want a million files of pet adoption. I already have too many on my desktop. So I'm just going to make a flattened layer of all the visible icons. So it's on a separate layer, but then to keep all my layers. So if you go to your layer menu, it's actually, okay, it's merge visible, but you hold down Alt or Option on your keyboard. And you hold that down and press it at the same time, and it basically creates a layer that is a composite of all your layers that are visible. So it's pretty cool. So I don't know if you can see that, but you should try it. So just hold Alt or Option while going merge down or merge visible. Okay, so now that I've done that, now I can use the action script on that particular layer and it'll create the frame. So I just go make sure I'm still highlighted on brush aluminum frame. Oh yeah, and by the way, if I click the little drop down arrow, it tells me every action that is involved in the brush aluminum action script. So anyway, just a FYI. So I'm going to press play, continue again, and it's going doing its thing. I'm not touching anything, and it's done. So it's all scripted in there. It says make layer, set foreground, fill, add noise, motion blur, all these things that we've done. It does them all for you to create this one effect of frame, particular aluminum looking frame. It's pretty cool. So why don't you guys explore those actions? There's a lot that are already made. And then I actually went and downloaded some that people created online, just like all the steps that they did. They can record it. You can record your own steps too. There's a record button. So you create new action, and you can create a new folder for it to go in, and then create a new action and then record some steps. For example, when you're doing web work and you have to do the same thing, like create every image that needs to go on the website has to be this one size, and so you're doing this over and over again to like 50 images. I wish I knew about the action script beforehand, because then I could record that once and then just open each image and press play, press play, press play, and then save, 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 save. I'd be done. It's really, really cool. Anyway, so FYI, explore action scripts. And then what was the other thing? The last step is to actually go ahead and do what I was just saying, basically create a thumbnail, an action script, your own action script that turns this into a thumbnail sized image. And so that is perfect for web design. For those of you who are interested in preparing for the web, basically you're going to save it as a JPEG file, save as JPG. I'm not sure if I'm going to have time in this little 5-minute video to finish, but save. Let's see how that works. And then open it, open JPG. Okay. And then create a new action script. Let's see. First you got to create a folder. They wanted you to create a folder, pet something or other, and then hit OK, because they want you to put your new action script in the folder. I'm going to call it dog thumbnail. Thumbnail, that's what they wanted. Turning things into thumbnails. And then hit, oh yeah, give it a color. Oh yes, and you must give it a function. So you press a key. So you're going to press F11 to make this happen. And then start recording. So I'm recording now. I'm going to go, first we're adding a filter to it in the filter gallery called Posterize. I think it's under artistic. Poster edges is what it was, and it was something, just like do something random. Okay, so this is all being recorded.